Hey guys, what's going on? My favorite book of the Bible. That is a tough question. I will have to go. You guys know I love the Old Testament more than anything, right? Out of all the books I read in my life, the Old Testament of the Bible has taught me so much more. I like the New Testament too. It's pretty cool, but like I said, unless you understand the Old Testament, you have no business reading the New Testament. That's the mistake a lot of people make, is they read the New without the Old, and then they just come up with all these fucking theories and whatever. Anyway, apart from the religious sense, my favorite book in the Bible, I would have to say, I love Isaiah, right? But jerk. I love Isaiah. I love Ecclesiastes, right? To me, I think that's one of the most important books is Ecclesiastes, as far as like personally. But I have to say, probably my favorite book will have to be Isaiah, right? Second is Ecclesiastes, and number 3 will have to be the book of Job. Not because of the beginning, the book of Job, only because of the end of the book of Job, the chapter 38 through 41. To me, those are the most. This is the most powerful section of the Bible, because you guys know I like the epic. I like the epic side of the Bible. I love seeing how badass God is, the God that we didn't learn in fucking Catholic school, or I'm not Catholic, but for a lot of my friends, or in church or whatever, the God that was really never revealed to us, right? Nobody really showed to us how epic God was. It's when I read the Old Testament, I was like, that's a badass God, man. It's not the little, feminine, no offense to women, but like soft or whatever God that, Christianity shows, a lot of times. Yes, he's loving. Yes, he's kind. Yes, he's passionate, all that good shit. But he's also a very alpha God. God is alpha as fuck, man. When you read the book of Job, chapter 38 to 41, and you guys know the context when Job and his friends are like trying to figure out why this thing happened to Job, and they're coming up with their own theories, which is what humans do. We try to act like we understand everything, and after a while, God bears, with them for a minute. After a while, he just comes out of nowhere, just splits the skies open and shit. I'm Odin, but you guys know, and he just fucking lays down the law. He's like, girdle your loins, son of man, brace yourself. I have questions for you, and you will answer me. Where were you when I laid the foundation of the earth? Where were you when the moment he starts going off, I fucking have goosebumps over my fucking body, man. It's so epic. He shows who's boss, and he asks you, answer me. He goes, brace yourself. I have questions for you, and you will answer me, since you think you know everything. And I think that the God has to do that exact same presentation to a lot of scientists out there, or people that think they know everything, right? To even a lot of that's why I don't believe in religion, because every religion thinks they know everything, and they think they have the answer to every question when they really don't, And I think God should do that same questionnaire. I call it the epic questionnaire. You should do the epic questionnaire to everybody that thinks they know, that know a lot, right? Where were you? Where were you when I did this? Where were you when I did that? You were born like a few years ago, right? God is infinite. He's been around for forever, right? So for people to try to, put him in a nutshell, you gotta be very careful about that. Yes, he's, it's pretty straightforward. He describes himself as like the I am that I am. I am everything and everything like that. But at the same time, people shouldn't put him in a box. You feel me? But yeah, man, my favorite book in the Bible is Isaiah. Number 2 is Ecclesiastes, and number 3 has to be the beginning of Job is alright. The last part of Job is so fucking epic to me. All right, guys. Oh, and comment below and tell me what's your favorite book of the Bible, or the Quran, or whatever religious book you really admire. Let me know, and I'll look into it, right? Like I said, I read the Quran. I read a whole bunch of other religious texts, but whatever it is you believe in, I'm always open-minded, right? Comment below, let me know what's your favorite book of either the Bible or the Quran or whatever you